I honestly think that some of this emotion of the last 10 days or so, because Stugotz has been drinking and smoking and partying and having sex with Las Vegas, I think that Stugotz has missed, and saying same whenever it is that I want to hug him and talk about the emotional moments in this. Yeah. I think one of the things that Stugotz has missed in recent days that has made me laugh and has moved me, not unlike how I've been moved with Greg Cody here, is to watch Nick Wright toy with the media game and arrive at full clownhood where he wins the media game. He's got a following at FS1. Skip Bayless is on his way out. Cowherd is building his own empire so he can sell it to somebody else. And Nick Wright is the face of that network now with the controversial takes of Patrick Mahomes is great and LeBron James is great. Better than you guys think he is. Stugotz had the lane. When the quarterback wins, I celebrate the quarterback. That's football. That's easy. Except with the Chiefs. Except he went the other way. He had the same lane Nick Wright had, but Stugotz veered over to, I'm going to question the Chiefs. I'm going to question Mahomes. Yep. I'm going to have the worst takes in the history of this business.
I blame Josh Allen. I blame Lamar Jackson. I mean, win a home game against Mahomes. Jesus Christ.
And now you blame Kyle Shanahan.
Yes. Well, Dan, I blamed him earlier. I'll blame him again. The fact that we're going to let him skate on one of the most egregious things we've ever seen in a Super Bowl. You were the head coach. You preach accountability, and you and your team did not know the rules to overtime in a Super Bowl. Dan, that's a fireable offense. It really is. Either he knew them and didn't communicate them to his team so they knew it, or he flatly did not know it. And if he didn't know those rules, I'm sorry. That is a terrible job by him. And this is a guy, as I said earlier, up 28-3 as an offensive coordinator, blew that lead. Up 10 against the Chiefs late in the fourth quarter or midway through the fourth quarter, lost that game. And now he doesn't know the rules to overtime, and we're calling him a genius, and you're the guy who's constantly preaching to your players, be prepared, know everything, know every situation. And you, the head coach, the genius head coach, did not know a simple rule. A rule.
This is such playing the result, dude. If they drive down and get a touchdown, everyone's praising him for taking it the way he did.
If he knew the rules, he would have went for it on fourth down. I don't think he did.
He did know the rule.
You
I don't think he
cannot
did.
go for it on fourth down there.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. All they need is a field goal to beat you.
Billy, they had a plan. Mahomes said they score a touchdown. We're coming back down. We're scoring a touchdown, and we're going for two. The Chiefs had a plan. If you know Mahomes is getting the ball back, right, don't you rethink what you did? Like, I would go for a touchdown there if Mahomes is guaranteed to get the ball. I'm not certain he knew that.
You need points. You need any type of points at that point. Because then if you stop the Chiefs, then all they have to do is kick a field goal, and then you each get the ball again.
If you go for it, the Chiefs get the ball on the 8-yard line. Like, you have to go 90 yards. Like, you go for a touchdown there. You know Mahomes is going to come down and score.
You really think it's a fireable offense?
To not know the rules?
They're the quickest rehire in the history of coaching if he got fired.
An injury to his quarterback.
They said that about Belichick.
An injury to his quarterback last year is all that prevented him from being in back-to-back Super Bowls.
Billy, he didn't know the rules. The players are saying, we didn't know the rules.
So a guy that could have taken you to back-to-back Super Bowls, you fire.
No, Eric
because
Armstead.
he doesn't know that they changed the playoff rules.
Eric Armstead and Juszczyk have said that the 49ers did not discuss their game plan. That doesn't mean that...
Whose job is that?
That doesn't mean Kyle Shanahan didn't have a plan.
The guy's got cameras in every coach's office. He's checking everyone out. He's a control freak. You know what? Put a camera in his office. Stop looking at your coaches. Stop worrying about what they're doing. Worry about what you have to do. And what you have to do is know the rules to the game.
This is an obvious take. He's not wrong.
He is wrong that he should be fired for that, thinking that he would not get hired again. He's wrong about that.
That's the way you have to do it, though.
Flatly wrong about that.
You can't just get mad at a guy. You have to fire a guy.
Because I know how this goes.
I invented this game.
This is how this goes. He fires him. Then the 49ers call Belichick. And what? Because then he brings Belichick back into this. When every single team in the NFL said no thank you to Bill Belichick.
I'll take it one step further. Belichick and Brady.
Okay, so
because they have a great relationship.
Oh, well.
Billy, this is what Stugotz is going to do, and he's going to box you in at every turn.
I haven't been boxed in once yet. None of these made any sense.
No, this is the only way that it makes sense.
Did you know the rules? No, it's not my job to know the rules.
This is coming from a guy who coached his daughter's lacrosse team, and they were number one in the country 2 years in a row, but I did not know the rules at the end of one tournament where they were only playing a half. I thought we were playing a whole game. But I don't get paid millions of dollars. I'm not considered a genius. That was expected of me. We expect more of Kyle Shanahan. We do.
The place
I know the rules.
the place that he has you boxed in is just here, Billy. It's an easy rhetorical trick. Genius. Know the rules. Like it's he should know the rules. Now, I do believe he knew the rules, and I don't believe his hit in the head a lot of times, use check concussion fullback necessarily knows all of the rules. And Foxworth has said, lie in that spot. Just lie so your coach doesn't have to deal with the idiocy of Stugotz attacking when, look, Stugotz, I want to just show you this clip of Peter King and Andy Reid talking about the end of the game. It was the last play of the game, and we think this sport is easy, and we think we know more than these coaches. Just listen to him explain to Peter King. By the way, Peter King, 50 years doing this and asking the most remedial of questions because this is all complicated that we think is easy, and you idiot. Know the rules, Shanahan. Watch this at the end of – this was the last play of the game.
Tiger 12. So that puts McCall in. And 2 tight ends, 1 running back.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry Wright, one-way play. We don't have a lot of one-way plays, but this is it.
Yep.
And it's gun, trips right bunch, F shuttle.
Okay.
And that gives you a little corn dog with
Let me ask you this: what is the part of that play that denotes the motion?
The shuttle, X shuttle.
Okay, shuttle. All right.
I feel like I'm watching
Corn dog, mustard, and ketchup.
I feel like I'm watching Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting look at the mathematical board, but at the end, Andy Reid just throws some mustard and some ketchup on it, and you realize that he's not speaking Mandarin, that I don't understand anything he's saying. It's just a corn dog with some mustard and some ketchup, and now, Peter, clearly that's your language, just like it's mine. And Peter's like, what? Why? I've been covering football for 50 years. Why?
I don't like that Stugotz put me in a position to be defending Kyle Shanahan.
That was weird.
It's so strange. Because I don't think he's a genius either.
Okay, good.
Win some games.
Just say thank you.
Yeah, but you took it too far.
You're back.
You took it too far with the fire.
Here's the thing, though. Why are we putting it all on Shanahan? He's got a staff of 30 people, including quality control coaches who are supposed to be covering all of the smallest details.
Guys, they knew the rules.
Okay.
There was a couple guys that were like, maybe we didn't have a full meeting, but like the coaches knew the rules.
And my point is, even if they didn't, it's not all on the head coach.
Yes, it is.
Well, no, there should be people in his ear going, hey, by the way, so-and-so and such, and we need to maybe consider running this because they get the ball back. Or
so-and-so and such and
and
such.
he and haw, so-and-so and such and he and haw.
He doesn't know his players' names.
I mean, there
And
seemed to
that
be
kind of thing.
There was confusion. There was definitely confusion. It may have happened just like that.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
He shouldn't have said such and such. He should have given more detail.
Right. But somebody's got to be in his ear saying, look at here. You know.
Mm-hmm.
They have to tell the coach to go over the overtime rules with the players before overtime.
I mean,
you had
somebody's
2
gotta
weeks.
do it.
You had
This
2
is a
weeks to
frustrating
prepare.
breakdown of this. This is very frustrating.
All right, well, Chris, have at it because this is Stugotz is going. Look, the greatest of all the Stugotz's positions, all of them is great game. Let me see if I can come over here and fire somebody.
Like I'm with Stugotz on. There is a debate on when you know you have Mahomes that's going to be getting the ball next. Maybe you do just go for the touchdown if you're that sure Mahomes is going to drive down the field. Like that's more of a debate on whether they should have gone for it than whether they knew the rules or not. Like I just feel like it's just we're dumbing it down too much here.
No,
and I'm
but
saying this.
It's such a good show, though. Stugotz just, fire him. Doesn't know anything. Corn dog. He's got corn dog breath. He smells like Vegas for 10 days. Shanahan doesn't know the rules. I would out corn dog him with more ketchup and more mustard if they gave me the playbook.
My kids asked me the rule, and I said, if they score a touchdown here, game over.
That's the greatest part. What percentage of our audience knew the exact rules?
I was panicking until Romo with like 9 seconds left was like, guys, the game's not over here. I was like, whoo.
Wait, but Romo didn't know the rules.
Yes,
Someone
he
has seen
did.
No,
What
he
are you
did not.
doing?
He kept
No, he
saying
didn't.
this
He
is a
literally
play.
explained
No,
it.
he
didn't
said
know
play
the
for the
rules.
season.
He said play on
Well, he
on
said that
third
the whole
down.
game.
No one knew it.
On third down, he said if they score here, it's the Super Bowl. which it was not the case.
Romo
With the
literally
49ers.
explained it to us. And
After
you guys
he
were
got
saying
it wrong.
He got it
5
wrong
times.
so many
He was
times.
saying
Producers helped him out.
You couldn't trust him. He got it wrong so many
Lucy,
times.
Lucy,
mad.
can you? I just like some assistance from you on the following because I do find great. The ratings better than ever on football. Monster ratings, more successful than ever. Amazing. Taylor Swift now has. They have fans that are girls and women because football wins. Football always wins. However, last year, no one seemed to care that there should have been a giant turf controversy, and the results were decided by no one being able to stand up on the field, slipping and sliding all over the place. And this year ends with, and let's be honest about this is funny as a way of measurement, most people listening to this did not know the rules at the end.
What is the question you were asking?
And now they're crushing the coach, even though they didn't know the rules. I
the-
get
And
it.
Something
though.
about
Sure.
no women who liked football before this or
The
something.
question I'm asking you is, do you not find it amazing that our most amazing analyzed sport, that at the end it would come down to one time the guys couldn't stand up on the field, and the second time we don't know the rules at the end?
Football is objectively a very stupid sport, so I feel like that makes total sense. The way I view football is in the sense of we have the most athletic players out there just like fighting to the death, and it usually comes down to the least athletic guy on the field, the kicker. That's football summed up. So yeah, things are going to be weird. The turf's not going to work. People aren't going to know the rules. I didn't know the rules. Taylor had to look them up and tell me. Everything's okay. I just want to say I hate the vibes in here right now. Everybody's yelling. It's making me uncomfortable. I'm having a bad
If
time.
you think about this, the only reason the rules changed at all is because of Mahomes.
Yes.
Because against the
Yelling
Bills,
again.
he scored
Didn't
too
even
fast.
listen to me.
The Bills didn't get the
Did
ball.
Shanahan miss that game? I mean,
Why am I here?
The vibes are bad?
Chris, he is.
Vibes are terrible.
Chris, he's quoted as saying, it's not something we talked about. It's not something we prepared for. It's not something we have experience with. And I took the ball first because I wanted it third.
Lucy, do you want
What?
to play with Greg
What?
Cody? Would you prefer? The vibes were good when we were
Can
just
you
talking
send me to
about
the penalty box?
that bad, huh?
Whoa.
Vibes are bad.
man.
Well,
I
how
need
do-
a breather.
How do we set? How about this? How about all the vibes? The rest of us go to the penalty box, and you just sit here and just clean out the vibes. Can you clean them out?
I love that. Everybody go.
Everybody.
And
All right, we'll be back.
the woman stays to clean.
There was no third drive. I'm out of here.
I think men need to work on their emotions and how they handle things. They're so dramatic. This is just, there's no need to yell. Everything's over. Greg, are you just going to stay? Oh, you're just going to stay. You're not going to go. Okay, Greg is leaving. It's just me here now, and I finally feel safe. This is how the Dan Le Batard Show should be. Welcome to the Lucy Rodin Show with Stugotz and no one else. I'm done.